Welcome back to Talk of the Town. Mark your calendars for the upcoming Gullah Kinfolk Christmas Wish and a Marketplace Artist Showcase, which will include a sumptuous soul food feast and local Gullah artists from the Lowcountry and Savannah. And now, Aunt Pearlie Sue shares with the viewers what more we can expect from this spectacular evening. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Gal. How you sitting, Gullah?
So well. It's so nice to see you.
Nice to be here.
How do your audiences respond to the food, art, show, and performance?
It's a wonderful thing. We're getting people now that are coming all the way from London, England. We got somebody that's coming in from India, Canada, Minnesota.
Just to experience the culture. It's wonderful. And so this event is on December 5th. It's in Beaufort.
Yes.
And it starts at 7, is that correct?
7 p.m.
And what's the layout? What's going to happen?
We have an exciting weekend. We have a whole weekend of things.
Oh, it's a whole weekend, okay.
We do it on First Friday because it coincides with our Night on the Town in downtown Beaufort.
Okay.
So that's a big Christmas block party.
Yes.
And then we have the show. We open up at about 6:45,
okay,
so people can come and eat the Taste of Gullah. I have all these different Gullah chefs and caterers that have all of their rice dishes, things that you would see on a Gullah table during the holidays.
Right.
Oxtails, collard greens, of course, red rice, yellow rice. So you bring your aluminum foil and your Ziploc bag, because we don't like to take leftovers home. So we want everybody to come and get a stomach full, and you can go from table to table as many times as you want.
And then you'll have the local art.
The artwork is there.
Throughout, correct?
Inside the university, we have all kind of different artists with their artwork, and at that time we'll have a little live jazz Christmas show, pre-show, even before the full stage musical.
And what can people expect from that production?
Oh my gosh, the production is called Gullah Kinfolk Christmas Wish, Freedom Coming. It's the last Christmas before the Civil War, so we're talking about December of 1860. Wow. And all the excitement that would have been going on one of these southern plantations on these sea islands of Beaufort County. The masters, of course, already said if Abraham Lincoln was elected president that year, that South Carolina will succeed out the Union. So they all gather on December 20th up in Charleston at Institution Hall, and they sign the Articles of Succession. So South Carolina has just recently succeeded from the Union, and so the masters are talking about war coming, and those of us in the quarters talking about freedom coming.
Wow, that's so deep, you know, and so the audience that you're looking for?
We get audience from all walks. When you talk about a melting pot or multi-diverse audience, that's what we have.
Right.
Because Gullah really includes all of us. A lot of times people get the misconception it's just about Southern blacks, but that's not the reality. My definition, or Pearlie Sue's definition, it is the blending of all of those cultures that came together during that transatlantic slave trade. The Africans that were the workers, the Europeans that became the masters, and the Native Americans that were the original landowners. Yeah. So it doesn't exclude anybody, it includes everybody.
And so a portion of the proceeds will benefit the nonprofit group Gullah Traveling Theater Incorporated. So what is that? That's
our nonprofit where we're getting ready to put the shows on the road and really become ambassadors for Gullah. We want the world to know what Gullah is and know about this little beautiful piece of the world called Gullah USA, Beaufort County, that if they're trying to look for their roots, because 75% of African Americans can trace their ancestral roots coming into America back to South Carolina.
Yeah.
So if they're looking, how did we get here and where did we start from? Beaufort County, Charleston, Georgetown is a good place to start. So we want to put that on the road. And one of the other nonprofits that we'll be giving proceeds to is called Blankets for Buddies.
Okay.
I had a little 6-year-old grandnephew that died from cancer, and a little boy in Charleston started this, where we gathering funds to buy blankets to give to children in the hospital. So that some of the proceeds will go to that as well.
That's so amazing. That's so wonderful. So quickly, how do you make such a difficult time in our history such a pleasurable and festive event?
Whatever was meant for evil, God always turns it into good.
Amen.
And so, in spite of all the ugliness, it brought us all together. And if you didn't know you was a Gullah Kinfolk before I got you, now you know that you is. So I can say, hey cousin, how Anna for do? How mama them doing?
Doing well.
And so we bring it all together, and we're family.
Yeah, we are family. That's so
are.
wonderful. So it starts December 5th, but it's the entire weekend. All the information will be on the screen.
The show is only the 5th, but
Okay.
we have, you know, the boat parades going on, then the Buford Parade, and
It's a wonderful weekend.
wonderful weekend in
festive
Buford.
weekend.
That's
and
right.
thank you for being part of it. And
Thank
you
you
for
so
joining
much.
us, Aunt Pearlie
oh,
Sue.
God bless you.
And we thank you so much for joining us on today's Talk of the Town.